Hey guys, it's BJ and welcome to my channel. Hey guys, I've got a question for you. Why doesn't the medical profession and any other professional listen to us when we need their help? Case in point, I went to a doctor's appointment yesterday and about a week ago. I've had to attend 2 days, and both times I felt like they were talking to my caregivers instead of myself. Now, no one else knows my body better than I do. No one else knows my struggles better than I do. Because us that live with disabilities have to depend on other people's medical, professional, and sometimes just people in general's opinions. And I felt that in the last couple of weeks or so, I had been slighted by people in the community. Case in point, yesterday I went for my appointment and they had a doctor's assistant. So me and my caregivers were put into a room to wait for my doctor. And there was some questions I wanted answered. And straight away, they looked to my caregivers instead of myself. Now, I find it very irksome for someone that is verbally capable of talking. I also find it irksome for those non-verbal individuals who've got disabilities. It must be really annoying for them when they've gone for an appointment, and let me tell you, some of those verbally challenged, I shouldn't say disabled, verbally challenged people can be the most vocal. But even for me, I was sitting there yesterday, and every glance the assistant did, every kind of movement, looking down at the piece of paper and stuff, he wasn't directly saying it to me. I felt. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. And here's another case in point for you. I went into the bank to make I had to pay a bill. Let's just say that. So I'd already paid half the bill, but I needed to go and pay the other half of the bill. And as I went in there, the person that was serving me, says to me, "How can I help you?" And I was like, "Hi, I just need this bill to be paid. Can you, do this for me? I've got the money, it's all good." And then she goes to me, "I need to go and talk to my colleague." And I was like, "Okay." So I waited 10-15 minutes probably. And then she comes back to me and says, "Do you think this payment is legit?" Now, this hasn't been the first time that this has happened to me. Yeah. I said yes, my father's cheated, my brother's cheated. And she looked at me as to say, "You're nuts." And long story short, she told me to do my research. So she didn't even help me. And here's another thing, guys. I go to Wintec. Hi guys, if you're watching this, love you all. Hey Mace. Hey Bridget. Hey Joanna. Hi Caroline. Anyway, guys, I've got some lovely treaters. Hi Eleanor. Hey Rebecca. Hey Kate. I've got some lovely tutors, but the downside of being a disabled student and let's just say, an academic environment, I have come across some real challenges. For instance, using Moodle. I use it all the time. It's something that we have to use here in New Zealand when you're a tertiary student. And 9 times out of 10, I do the best for my assessments. But what Wintec is actually lacking right now, and I'm looking at you, Christopher Luxon, is help from the government. And they need reader writers all over New Zealand. Quite frankly, the budget cuts of everything, medical profession, help with the bank, student fees, everything's just hit the wall. And I think we need to do something about it. Us little people who need a bit of an extra help, who you want to help succeed. Well, I hope students and hope tutors and faculty staff feel the same. We want to succeed for you guys, and we can't do that without limited resources or limited help. So, Christopher Luxon, are you going to help your people? Guys, I've got another video on my channel, but I think I'm going to replace it with this one. So, Christopher Luxon, are you going to help the next generation of your Kiwi workers to succeed before we go over before we leave the pond and go over to Aussie or go over to Britain or somewhere where we can actually get the help we need? Are you willing to do that, Prime Minister? Because you're going to lose us as students, you're going to lose a lot of revenue, you are going to lose a lot of money because now that the borders are now fully open after COVID, lots and lots of people are going over to Australia for different job opportunities. And from my perspective, if you want more people in the workforce, like me and like other students, you need to pull finger. You need to figure out a way to get the help we need. Like, I've been at Wintec for nearly 3 years. This will be my 3rd year. And when I did ask them, sorry guys, sorry, just a second, that's better. When I did ask them about a reader writer when I first started at Wintec, they said, yep, we can provide that. It's been 3 years and all I've got is a note taker. And that's because of the lack of funding. Not to mention spending hundreds of dollars of my hard-earned funding that I get from my MSD, Ministry of Social Development Services, on taxis.
Brittany,
Coming.
yeah, your scrambled egg is ready.
I'll be right there. So guys, well, Christopher Luxon, I'm talking to you. You need to help us succeed. And people need to be a bit more lenient when it comes to race, gender, identity, anything, because our world is growing and we can't stop it from spinning, we can only make it better. And on another subject, yes, so J.K. Rowling is someone that I admire, someone that I look up to, but she has made a reputation for herself, not as an author who's written a really great book series for children and young adults and adults alike. She has now made a reputation for herself, and people are now saying how horrible she is being to the LGBTQ plus community. And they also called it a bit of a slur, which I won't use, but yes, she's got herself in hot water with that community. But more shockingly, she said that people cannot be changed basically by their preference. Like, males are males, females are females. Well, J.K. Rowling, let me tell you, you made an openly gay character, too, actually, with Albus Dumbledore, and I'm guessing Gellert Grindelwald as well. So why can't you look at your own writing and see what you've done and then reflect on that? And lastly, guys, why am I saying this to you today? And why am I mentioning stories like this? It's because I notice these things and they're important to me. So, if it's important to you, guys, and if you feel alone, don't, because I'm right here. I've got your backs and hopefully you've got mine, so we don't need to be alone. But as I mentioned, we all need to make the world a better place. And just quickly, Brian Tamaki, what are you doing? Dude, you're a man of God. So, do you think it was a good idea to go to a pride parade and actually storm the pride parade and potentially injure a lot of people? I don't think so. So, all those people that I look up to, J.K. Rowling, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, you guys need to band together because Harry Potter is something that you guys did together, and the world is so divided on so many other things right now, and like other fans of Harry Potter, Hogwarts felt like home, it felt like family, and J.K. Rowling, what are you doing to your beautiful work? Anyway, guys, that's all I've got to say today. And Chris Columbus, I know that you did Harry Potter 20 odd years ago, and I thank you. But no one needs to be sore about it. I know that you're not happy, maybe because you didn't get a book. I don't know, but people need to move on. I need to move on. We all need to make the world a better place. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and I will see you soon. Ka kite anō. Bye!